Yo, what's up guys, Goblin here, welcome to this new episode. In today's video, I'm going to do something a little bit different, a little bit more special, because for me today is a very special day. It's my birthday, I'm turning 25 guys. In today's video, I'm going to give you guys some tips and tricks on how to improve in Clash Royale, how to do better in challenges, especially with the 20 win challenge coming up. And I'm going to be trying to complete the grand challenge with my favorite deck right now. See you guys soon with game number 1. Okay, starting game number 1. So I'm going to be using this Mortar Miner deck. This is one of my best decks in the current meta. And also the last couple of seasons, I've been using this deck for quite a while. But what is the most important thing to do when trying to win a classic challenge, grand challenge? This even applies for the 20 win challenge, which is coming soon as well. I think most important in general in Clash Royale, use a deck you are good with, use a deck you're comfortable with. If you have been playing years, let's say Lava Loon, there's no point of suddenly switching to, for example, let's say like a quick Lockbait Cycle deck or a quick Miner Cycle. Oh, the pack actually got a shot there. I was not expecting that. But you guys understand the point I'm trying to make? Like, in my opinion, one of the most important things in Clash Royale is just using the deck you are really good with. Of course, is if it's a deck that, for example, right now isn't working well at all, maybe you could consider switching to a deck like a similar kind of archetype. But I would say in general, if you have been using and practicing a specific deck for many time already, then of course try and stick with that type of archetype, try and stick with that type of deck. So then besides that as well, I don't know why, but I feel like a lot of people when playing challenges for some reason get like nervous, especially the 20 win challenge coming up. I feel like also one of the most important things is just like have fun. It's a challenge at the end. If it's a game at the end, there's no point of stressing it out if you're just gonna make yourself maybe play a little bit worse or get, I don't know, like distracted easier. And then also another thing which is very important in my opinion, I'm already giving like all the tips and tricks in the first match right here, but I think another thing which is very important, at least something I learned, is that sometimes taking a break is also very important. Like some people would, for example, play the 20 win challenge and they're of course like super excited, they're trying to win, which is understandable, which is amazing. But then, for example, afterwards, after losing, let's say 1 or 2 matches, they already get like really disappointed, really distracted. And then, of course, you're just gonna play worse in general. Okay, so we're up against the P.E.K.K.A player here. P.E.K.K.A is definitely one of the most annoying and one of the best decks in the current meta. So I would say that, we have to be very careful here. But at the same time, we are in a pretty good position. I think this Inferno Dragon shouldn't be locking onto the tower for too much. In the meantime, we can go with an Evil Mortar here. Let's go with... I think I'm going to go with Bats here as soon as possible, and then I'm going to pressure the opposite lane by going Cannon Card plus Goblin Gang. I feel like that push is going to be kind of annoying for him. Let's see how he's going to deal with both lanes. Let's go with Bats here in the meantime, knowing that he just used the Rage. Cannon Card is looking onto the left side tower, and this is looking already very good from us. 406 HP on his left side tower. I would say that this is pretty much going to be a good game already. Okay, let's go with a Mortar in this position. Let's have the Fireball ready here as well, making sure that we hit everything. Bomber's going to activate the... Oh, no, it's not going to activate the King Tower. Okay, for some reason thought it was going to activate the King Tower. Anyways, this still should be a pretty good defense for us. 1000 HP on our tower, which is, I guess, kind of low. But considering that we have his tower really low as well, I think this should be a good game. So let's go with a Mortar. Let's go with a Miner right away as well. He does end up... Oh, nice prediction by him. Okay, he actually ends up defending both lanes there. Okay, that's really well played by him. Let's go with... look like this on defense, and then go with the Evil Bats, making sure that the Inferno Dragon doesn't take the tower, because I think if we ignore that, that was definitely gonna get a lot of damage. And let's see what he's gonna do to defend the Goblin Gang here. Okay, look at the Bats in the meantime as well. Let's go with a Mortar here on the left side tower. Let's go with a Miner to the left side tower as well, and let's see what he's gonna do. Looks like the Miner is gonna get a lock, and I think with that damage, that's already gonna be a good game. So let's go with a lock plus the Fireball to take down the left side tower. Very nice game. See you guys soon with game number 2. Okay guys, hopping into game number 2, so basically just to kind of, resume the things I mentioned in game number 1. So most importantly, while playing to, or while trying to get a win, for example, in a challenge, classic, rent, or even as I said before, applying for the 20 win challenge, which is coming soon as well, try to use a deck you are really comfortable with, you already have experience with. Of course, if you're trying to improve with another deck, then it makes sense that you use a deck which maybe you are not that good with. Then of course I say you should definitely try it out in a challenge. You should definitely try and practice it as much as possible. But if you're actually fully tryharding and trying to win it, then of course I would recommend using a deck you are already like really experienced with. Okay, looks like his Goblin Stein unfortunately didn't make it to the tower, so that is gonna get a lot of damage also on the Cannon Card. It's kind of unfortunate for us, but I guess it's okay. Overall, we're still in a pretty similar situation damage wise, and I think this is gonna be another P.E.K.K.A player, but this time instead of with Ram Rider, with the Goblin Giant. So man, this meta is full of evil P.E.K.K.As. Honestly, evil P.E.K.K.A is really strong still. There you go, talking about the P.E.K.K.A, he just used it there to defend the mortar. Nice backup by him. And I guess we're just gonna, yeah, wait a little bit and probably go... I don't know if I should go bets. Yeah, let's go with bets first. Probably gonna force out the rage spell, and then afterwards we can maybe get like a goblin gang to get some value here. Okay, let's go goblin gang. Let's go with a lock as well, just to make sure that we take care of the pack. And ooh, very aggressive arrows by him. I'm pretty sure he's not that much on elixir right now. I'm not sure how much elixir he has, but yeah, as you guys can see, he says well played. I kind of knew that he shouldn't have that much elixir. Let's go with a goblin stein here as soon as we hit 5 elixir to make sure that we can protect the evil mortar as much as possible. And I think that should be towered down already, because the goblin stein is tanking for the goblin spawning from the evil mortar, and that's gonna be towered down. So let me know, by the way, in the comment section down below, what deck are you guys considering to use in the 20 win challenge. I'm not sure if you guys know it, but the 20 win challenge actually got rescheduled to, I believe, 19th of December. So that's like 4 days away from the 20 win challenge starting. So I'm very excited for it. Let me know in the comment section down below, what deck are you guys thinking about using, or are you already like 100% sure of the deck you're gonna use? Okay, let's go with a lock here. Let's go with a mortar defensively. I think I would like to, yeah, let's go with a fireball for sure here. Very nice fireball. Let's go with the evil bats here as well, and I'm gonna, I guess, go with another cannon card here. Okay, nice, looking pretty good. We're DPSing down pretty much everything. We do need to be careful with this P.E.K.K.A, but we can go with a goblin gang in the middle to distract it. Let's then go with a lock here as well, and I think that should be good game already. 27 seconds left. He's not gonna break through with this attack, and honestly, that was like his strongest attack, because it was with the evil goblin giant, evil P.E.K.K.A. He says well played. He starts laughing. I wouldn't be laughing, my friend, because you just got destroyed and you're using one of the most broken decks in the current meta. So let's go with a cannon card. Let's go with a goblin gang. That's gonna be towered down on the right side as well. I'm gonna BM him a little bit. Honestly, today I'm in a really good mood. It's my birthday, but still, if you BM me, I'm gonna BM you back a little bit. Hopping into game number 3, 6-1 in the grand challenge right now. So that means that we still need another 6 victories, and as I mentioned in the intro of the video, we can only afford losing 1 match, so we need to be, yeah, very careful. I'm gonna try and give it my best in today's video. Okay, let's go with a look here defensively. I'm gonna go with a miner towards the safe spot. I'm thinking about going bets, but yeah, I was about to say that maybe we should wait a little bit, see if he goes with, for example, princess or something. It looks like we are gonna be facing lockbait, which is an interesting matchup. I would say that generally speaking, mortar lock decks do decently well against lockbait, but you always need to be careful, because lockbait is also one of those decks that if you make 1 or 2 mistakes, it can cost you a lot of damage, and if they play it super well, he can definitely get, yeah, a lot of things going. Okay, let's see what he's gonna do. Looks like he does have a Valkyrie. He also goes with a, what's it called, with a Goblin Barrel, and he goes with a cannon. Ooh, I think I'm gonna go with Goblin Stein here. I don't know why, but I feel like this Goblin Stein might be very annoying for him, because he doesn't have the cannon cycle. He does go with his Goblin Gang. I guess I'm gonna go with a lock here as soon as possible, and that allows the ability to make it to the tower. Don't really think it's worth it to pop the ability right now, because I feel like it would have been kind of aggressive, but I'm just gonna let the, yeah, Goblin Stein in this case connect a little bit longer on the right side tower and get some extra chip damage here. Okay, so this is gonna be, I was about to say Hypno's lockbait deck, but this guy does have the lock, so I guess it's like a similar deck, but the only difference he has is the lock, and then of course Hypno's deck, like the wall breaker version, well, has wall breakers and no spell. Okay, so he also has a rocket. Okay, I guess it's just like a more of a traditional lockbait version. Let's go with a mortar here towards the left side, making sure that we take care of the princess, or at least that's the goal of the mortar. I think it should be, even if the cannon, exactly, even if he goes cannon, it should be splashing on both the princess and the cannon at the same time. Okay, let's go with bats here towards the right side, knowing that he just used his princess. I kind of want to tank this with a Goblin Stein, and I'm thinking about a potential miner as well. Yeah, let's go with a miner here on top of the what's it called, on top of the spear goblins. I think that would be pretty annoying for him, just to continue pressuring, getting some more value from the miner, from the Goblin Stein. And let's in the meantime cycle cannon card towards the left side here. Okay, so this is a very interesting matchup. He does have a rocket available, so we need to be careful with the rocket. Let's go with a mortar here. Let's go with a Goblin Gang as well. And let's wait and see what he's gonna do. Okay, he goes with the Valkyrie. Let's go with a Goblin Stein into the left side lane. And let's go with Evil Bats here on top of the Valkyrie. And maybe a minor prediction for a potential princess. Let's see. Does he go with a princess? No, looks like he doesn't go with a princess. Evil Bats are still alive. Miners getting onto the tower. Let's go with a fireball here as soon as possible to take care of those spear goblins, to take care of the Goblin Gang, allowing the evil bats to get even more value, even more damage. And let's continue pressuring with another mortar at the bridge right here. Okay, I'm not sure if he's gonna go for a cannon. Man, I should have done it a little bit earlier. I kind of knew that he was gonna go cannon. At the same time, I wasn't 100% sure though. Okay, ooh, nice Goblin barrel by him. He always, well, you should always, if using lockbait, go with the evil barrel towards the tower with the least amount of HP. So that was a very Nice play by him. And in the meantime, with the damage, he kind of equals up the match right here. Okay, let's go with a mortar. I kind of feel like he might go with like a rocket or something. So let's wait a little bit. Let's go with a cannon card now. Exactly. Let's wait just like a few seconds, making sure that we're not really gonna predict anything. And then afterwards we go with the miner here. And I think I can just go with the lock. Let's go with bets here on defense as well. Let's go with the goblin gang. And let's then afterwards set up a cannon card like this, guys. Okay, nice. Evil mortar was able to take care of the evil ice spirit. We have the evil mortar available right now. We have the cannon card, the old mortar with 1 HP getting a connection. And this is looking better and better for us. Honestly, I think this might, I don't want to say good game already, but this might be yeah, a very good situation for us at least. Okay, be careful though. I think we need to go, yeah, let's probably go with a goblin style like this. I'm gonna go with a lock here. Let's then afterwards, should I go with evil bets? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go evil bets, even though I did kind of want to yeah, use it on offense on the right side. I guess it's okay. Let's in the meantime set up a mortar. Goblin Stein, the monster Stein is still available. Let's go with a cannon card at the bridge. Let's go with a miner here as well. And let's have the lock ready. He's probably gonna go with a goblin gang. Nice, there's the goblin gang. Let's go with a lock. Mortar plus the miner are connecting, and it's actually gonna be a good game already. Miner is gonna take it. If not, the mortar was gonna take it, and if not, I also had the fireball ready. So very nice W there. 7-1 in the grand challenge right now. See you guys soon with the next match. Okay, let's go, guys. Hoping into the next match. As I just said, 7-1, so that means that we still need 5 more victories. Today's video is gonna be a little bit longer, but as I mentioned in the intro, I wanted to, yeah, bring something a little bit different, a little bit more special for you guys. Okay, let's go with the cannon card here, same lane as the bandit. Honestly, bandit could be a lot of stuff. Most of the time it's gonna be either bridge spam or P.E.K.K.A. With the electro dragon there, I would like to pressure the opposite lane just to make sure that he cannot really go with like a P.E.K.K.A. electro dragon push already. And right as I say that, he does go with a P.E.K.K.A. but opposite lane here. Okay, this is gonna be very interesting. I feel like we need to try and maybe, I don't know if I lock back the P.E.K.K.A. then the electro dragon is gonna go up front. I think it should, right? Yeah, electro dragon, nice. That was a very good lock right there. Let's go with a goblin gang in the middle, and let's then go with a goblin stein here as well. Okay, so we are gonna take a little bit of damage from the electro dragon. I think that was still a very good lock because, as I said, because of that, the P.E.K.K.A. was not the main target. The electro dragon was actually getting targeted by the tower. Okay, nice. Let's go with cannon card. Let's then I think also go with bets because he just used his rage spell. Not sure if he has arrows or something available. He does have a tornado, but the cannon card still might be, no, unfortunately it's not gonna get a lock, but still pretty good situation because the bat was getting some damage, and then now also the goblin stein is also getting a little bit of damage. Nice. Okay, I think we can keep it under pressure. Let's go with mortar here, distracting the bandit, but also at the same time continue pressuring on offense. Mortar is gonna get quite a lot of damage taken by the bandit, but I think the mortar here, if undefended, should also be able to deal a lot of damage to his right side tower. Okay, perfect, guys. So it is indeed gonna be P.E.K.K.A. P.E.K.K.A. Ren Rider. Man, P.E.K.K.A. is just so popular, so strong right now. And honestly, if played well, I think mortar should do pretty decent against P.E.K.K.A. The only thing which is kind of worrying me in this situation is that he has the electro dragon. I feel like the electro dragon is one of those cards that if you do not have a lightning, if you do not have like a direct counter, which in this case, of course, we do not have it, could get kind of scary, you know what I mean? Like, for example, here, not having a direct way to counter it sometimes can be a little bit scary, but I think overall we still should be very, yeah, very fine, I guess we can say. Okay, let's go with the evil mortar towards the right side. Let's have the goblin stein ready here as well. Looks like he does indeed go with the P.E.K.K.A. I'm not sure if I should be pressuring. I think I'm gonna pressure here just to kind of force out some elixir defensively on the left side, and then maybe we can get, okay, he does go with an electro dragon towards the right side. Let's wait and see what we can do. I think I would like to, should I go fireball? Yeah, let's probably go with a fireball here. And let's then go with like bets behind the electro dragon. Hopefully it can take care. Oh my god. I mean, man, the electro dragon is just so good. Like, honestly, electro dragon, if you don't have anything against it, it's just a card which can change the entire outcome. But we still defended that pretty well. Oh my god, that was really scary. For some reason, I thought we were gonna take a ton of damage there. But honestly, that was still a pretty, yeah, good interaction for us, I guess. Okay, let's see what we can do though. He's probably gonna go with a Ren Rider. Let's have the fireball ready. Let's go with bets here as soon as possible as well, trying to take care of the electro dragon. Nice, he does go with a lightning, but that should be fine. Let's go with a lock here on defense to make sure that the Ren Rider doesn't deal too much damage, and let's then go with a cannon card here offensively and maybe go with a mine afterwards. The good thing about going cannon card like this, if the goblin gang is behind it, it kind of pushes it towards the tower, and it's much harder for him to to actually defend it like perfectly. Okay, we need to be careful with the ghost though. I don't have much in cycle against the ghost. Let's go with the goblin stein here. Last second, let's go with a goblin gang as well. I'm not sure if he has enough elixir for the lightning, so I am gonna have the lock ready. Looks like he doesn't go with the lightning. Looks like instead he goes with the electric dragon. Let's go with a fireball here on top of it to make sure that we take care of it. Let's go with a miner. Goblin Stein is gonna make it to the tower, and we are gonna secure another victory. Man, what a nice win there against, in my opinion, not that easy of a matchup. Because of that electric dragon, it kind of gets tricky. Overall, I'm very decent against P.E.K.K.A with Mortar Miner, but I would say that that specific version was a little bit scarier. 8-1 in the Grand Challenge right now. See you guys soon with the next match. Okay, let's go, guys. Hopping into the next match. So far, doing really well. I'm actually happy with how far we have been playing. I don't want to jinx it though, so let's continue focusing and let's continue trying to give it our best. So usually, I think you already noticed it that I'm pretty aggressive with Mortar. I would say that most of the times I do like to kind of start off with Mortar, see what the opponent is using, and just try to get something going kind of early on. Especially in this case, for example, we went Mortar. Okay, he does have a tornado. Nice tornado by him. It's still not gonna like change too much. We do need to be careful if he goes with a rage spell here. But I think if he doesn't rage spell, the Goblin Gang should be able to defend the P.E.K.K.A very well, and then also the Ice Wizard. Okay, knowing that the Nado is out of cycle, I'm gonna go with a miner, not in the safe spot. It's just gonna be able to get a good amount of damage there. It looks like he has freeze spell. Oh, that actually kind of gives away what deck he's running. I'm 99% sure that he's gonna have Balloon, because freeze spell, honestly, maybe in Graveyard, but besides that, it's not really used in any other deck than the Balloon. So I think here the Mortar, should be able to get quite a lot of value. Let's actually go cannon card like this, guys. Oh, this is gonna be amazing. Okay, look at my idea right now. He has nothing in cycle for the cannon card. I think he's maybe gonna go with like an Ice Wizard last second. Exactly, he's go with Ice Wizard. Let's go with a miner here, and if he goes with a tornado backwards, which I think he does have, but man, it's just gonna be so hard for him to defend this. We have the bets ready as well. I don't even know if the bets are necessary. I guess the bets are necessary to take down the right side tower, and we can even continue pressuring by going Mortar. So very nice kind of read on his cycle, I guess you could say. Did you guys notice how I saw he cycled, what was it? Electro Dragon, 5 elixir, Lumberjack, 4 elixir. Then he also used let's have the fireball ready just in case he wants to go with a freeze. Let's go fireball like last second. If he goes freeze, it's gonna be like a failure freeze. So just to kind of explain my thought process there, he cycled from the back the Electro Dragon, then he went Lumberjack to defend the Mortar, which is 9 elixir if you think about it, just spent in like 2 seconds. And then the other thing which I wanted to mention is that he also used the barbell, so that's 11 elixir. And then of course, he just didn't have the best cycle to defend. But besides not having the best cycle, he also just had spent so much elixir. Like in my opinion, that was one of the key kind of things for me to go aggressive like that. Okay, let's go with a Goblin Gang here. Let's go with a Mortar on defense. We do need to be very careful because this is always kind of scary, those like situations. But I think we might be able to defend this. Let's go with bets on defense. Electro Dragon is gonna go down. Wow, that's actually huge, guys. If the Electro Dragon didn't go down there, might have been in a small problem. I think we still would have been able to kind of work around it, but that was kind of scary sometimes. Okay, let's go with a cannon card. Let's go with a Goblin Gang here as well. He does go with a Lumberjack, barbell, but at this point, even if he ends up defending, all we are doing by going offensively is just forcing out elixir defensively from him, not allowing him to go offensively. So very nice game. So far, a lot of P.E.K.K.A players, but also at the same time, a lot of victories against P.E.K.K.A. So if you guys are also trying to learn how to play this Mortar Miner deck against P.E.K.K.A, I think so far we have been facing a lot of them. 1, 2, 3, I think 4. Yeah, 4 out of the 5 matches have been against P.E.K.K.A. That's insane. 9-1 in the Grand Challenge right now. We need 3 more victories. Let's get it, guys. Let's go, guys. Getting closer and closer to the 12th win. Hopefully we can get it. So far we're doing really good. I think if I continue playing like this, and that's also why it's so important in my opinion to always play patiently and focused, because of course if you end up, I don't know, let's say you're getting distracted, you don't have the focus anymore, try to take a break, because I think it's very important to always play at your best. Okay, let's go with a miner. I think I'm also gonna have to go with bets. I'm not sure if the miner by itself is gonna be able to deal with the rest, because I think maybe it would have, but just to make sure that we don't take any unnecessary damage, I'm also gonna go with the bets there. Okay, so another lockbait. So far it has only been like lockbait and P.E.K.K.A, which I guess are like one of the best decks in the meta for sure, so it's not like necessarily surprising me, but at the same time it is very, how do you say, like kind of funny that we're only facing those decks in the video so far. Okay, let's go. I'm not sure if I should cycle cannon card. Let's actually go with a Mortar defensively. I was thinking about going cannon card, but then he might just like protect the princess, and the cannon card is kind of a waste. So let's first go with a Goblin Gang. Or excuse me, let's first go with a Mortar. Let's go with a Goblin Gang here. Let's go with a Fireball on top of the Goblin Barrel. And I think that should be a good defense. Hopefully the Mortar can shoot the princess. I'm not sure if it's gonna shoot or is it gonna die. Let's see. Okay, looks like it is gonna die. I guess I'm gonna have the bets ready here. Okay, let's go with bets as soon as it locks onto the tower. Should be able to take care of the princess pretty quickly. And then I think he has the more of an OG version of lockbait. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this deck used to be really good, like, I don't know, like a couple of metas ago. I think right now it's not the best deck anymore, but it's still gonna be, yeah, pretty difficult to defend. So let's see what he's gonna do. Do I need to go with an ability here, or should I just leave it like this? I think I'm just gonna leave it like this and honestly just take 1 or 2 shots from the Dark Goblin. I think that's... Okay, 1 shot. I think that was the best decision. Instead of spending an extra 2 elixir, just take that 1 shot and then focus on maybe now going offensively with the Mortar evolution. And we also have the evil bets available soon. Okay, he does go with a prince. He does have the princess there. I think I'm going to go with a Goblin Gang up high, a little bit more towards the left side. Let's go with bets here on defense as well. I'm going to ignore the left side and then I'm going to try and go offensively here with the evil bets, with the cannon guard. And a Goblin Stein at the bridge as well. Okay, nice. This is looking pretty good. Let's go with a miner here in the inside of the tower. And let's afterwards prepare an ability, which I think I'm going to drop right now. Perfect. That's going to get some damage on top of the Evil Knight. It's going to get some damage on top of the tower. And he does go with a Goblin Gang. He is going to defend it pretty well. But at the same time, we got a ton of chip damage there. So I think that was definitely yeah, a really nice play and a really nice counter push there. Okay, let's go with lock on top of the Goblin Barrel. Let's go with the Evil Mortar right now. And let's see how he is going to defend with, like, how is he gonna deal with both the Evil Mortar and the cannon card. Okay, let's go with a Goblin Gang. Let's go with a Goblin Stein here as well. He does go with a lock. He does go with a princess. He doesn't have a big spell, so I'm just gonna kind of stack up the units and make sure that we yeah, get as much value as possible from the cannon card, from the Goblin Stein. Evil Mortar is also getting a lot of value, a lot of damage as well. And this is looking pretty good for us right now. Okay, we do need to be very careful. I think we might be seeing a Goblin Barrel sometime soon from him. Let's go with bets here. Let's go with a Fireball as well. Let's have the Goblin Gang ready. He might try and go with a barrel. There you go. There's the barrel. I think I'm just going to leave it. I did cycle back to lock. Let's have the lock ready here in this case against the princess. And overall situation, pretty good for us. But we need to be very careful because especially with the evil Goblin Barrel, he might be able to make like a really good push. And I believe his next evil barrel, or excuse me, his next Goblin Barrel is going to be the evil barrel. Okay, let's go with a Goblin Stein here. Let's wait and see what is he going to do. Looks like he does go with a Knight. Looks like he also goes with a Dark Goblin. I guess I'm going to go with a cannon card up high. Let's go with a Goblin Gang like this. And then I think that should be able to deal with it. Let's see though. Okay, we are able to defend it. Goblin Stein once again makes it to the tower, so that's really good for us. Let's go with a Mortar here on defense as well. And let's then, I guess, go with bets here. Ooh, the princess though. Is the princess gonna... No, looks like the princess is not gonna kill the evil bet, so that's good for us. Let's go with a miner on defense. Let's go, I guess, with a Goblin Gang like this. And let's go with a lock on the right side this time. A little bit late on the lock, but that's fine. The right side tower, we had a little bit of more HP, so we could afford taking a bit of damage. And then now we can once again go with the cannon cards. Okay, so what I noticed that he doesn't have a building. He doesn't have a good response against the Goblin Stein. Let's actually go with a Goblin Stein right now. And let's kind of wait and see. Okay, can we get the Goblin Stein once again to the tower? Okay, let's go with a lock like this. Let's go with a Fireball here. Offensively as well. Let's go with bets. And let's then also go with an ability, please. Oh my god, the ability is kind of bad though. Okay, the ability didn't pop. We need to be careful with that. Let's go with a cannon card here. We cycle back to lock. Let's go with lock now. Let's go with a Goblin Gang on defense. And man, what a crazy match this is so far. Okay, I think we should have it though. 18 seconds left. Let's go with Mortar. Let's go with bets here as well. Let's go with a Goblin Stein. All we need to do is just make sure that we don't take too much damage. We need to be careful with the Knight. Oh my god, the Knight on the right side. Okay, let's go with a Goblin Gang. 4 seconds. Let's go with a Fireball. Man, what a crazy match. But we do end up winning. Okay, that was really close. Wow. Let's give him a well played. Honestly, amazing lockbait player. He did a really good job at pressuring left, right side. Even though we have Mortar, lock, Fireball, that was still not easy at all. In triple elixir especially, I feel like he even applied even more pressure. Well played to him. We're 10-1 so far, undefeated. See you guys soon with the next match. Okay, let's go guys. 10-1. As I just said, we need 2 more victories. Let's see if we can get them right here. Hopefully with this one and the next one, we're already able to complete the goal of today's video, which is of course to try and win the Grand Challenge. Okay, looks like we're seeing Spear Goblins plus Ghost. I would say it's either gonna be a lockbait deck, which is getting kind of popular right now, or a bridge spam deck, which is also very strong and popular right now. After seeing cannon card, probably gonna be the what's it called? The bridge spam deck, exactly, with the Bandit, with the Batarang. He also has the Evil Eye Spirit. Let's go with a lock here, trying to take care of the Bandit. And maybe the Mortar gets 1 shot. There you go. Mortar does get 1 shot, so that's good for us. Let's in the meantime go with bets. And let's go with a cannon card here on defense. Okay, so we need to be kind of careful in this matchup, especially with his spammy cards. I feel like he has a lot of different ways to pressure. He has like the Spear Goblins. He has the Goblin Gang. And I feel like, or not the Goblin Gang, excuse me, he has the Spear Goblins, he has the Ghost, the Bandit. We need to be very careful, yeah, by spending the Goblin Gang. For example, now I did end up using it against the Goblinstein. He might be able to pressure us, yeah, with different pressure cards. Like, for example, now, with the Ghost, with the Veteran, I'm not sure if I should go, okay, I guess I'm just gonna go with a Miner here on defense. And we're gonna lock the left side tower in this case, just to make sure that the Ghost doesn't get too much damage, but it still gets a lot of damage. Man, I'm not sure about the start. Honestly, I feel like it's all about like single elixir against Bridge Spam. Yeah, he does go with a Goblinstein, good Goblinstein by him. I think I'm gonna go with a cannon card here to try and DPS it down, but it's still gonna be so much damage. Like, that's gonna be, I think, almost tower down from him, or at least close to tower down. Okay, the good thing is that I believe his only spell, if I'm not wrong, is gonna be arrows. So, like, he doesn't have a fireball, he doesn't have poison. That could be kind of good for us at the point where we can, yeah, maybe just like survive with a little bit of HP left on the tower and then try to get something going afterwards. But he's definitely doing a really good job so far defensively, and also offensively he's getting a lot of damage going. Okay, let's go with the Goblin Gang on defense against the Ghost. Let's try to cycle. I think I'm gonna cycle Bats right here, and let's have the lock ready as well. Okay, let's go with a lock right here. Let's then go with, I think, a Goblinstein. There you go, he goes with arrows, and let's try to go maybe with the Evil Mortar, like with the cannon card with the Goblinstein here. Or let's actually go with it opposite lane actually this time. Okay, let's go with a Mortar towards the right side. Let's see, I think that might get a lock if he doesn't drop anything. Looks like he does indeed go with the cannon card. He goes with the Ghost as well. Let's, I guess, just wait and see what he's gonna do. Looks like he goes with Bandit. Let's go with a Goblin Gang off to the side, and let's go with a Miner here. Okay, we need to be careful. He does go with arrows. Let's, I guess, just lock the right side tower just to make sure it doesn't, for some reason, get like an insane amount of damage. And let's go with a cannon card. So even though we're losing by a lot of damage right now, I think we still have a chance, guys. Like, honestly, I think we still have a small chance at beating this guy right here. Okay, let's go with a Mortar towards the right side. Let's go with a Goblinstein here as well. I think I'm gonna go with Evil Bats on top of the Ghost. Maybe gonna force out arrows. Let's see if we, yeah, there you go. There's the arrows. Let's go with a lock here, and let's then, I think, go with a cannon card plus Goblin Gang, knowing that he just used the arrows, knowing that he doesn't have the best cycle right now. He doesn't have Goblinstein available. I think this might be kind of annoying for him. Nice, okay, looking pretty good. Let's go with Bats just to make sure we don't take any unnecessary damage. And look at that push, guys. Look at the damage, look at the push. The Miner plus the lock, I think, plus the Fireball is gonna be enough. And we are able to make a comeback. Wow, what a nice comeback. Honestly, once again, really well played from the opponent. I feel like we're facing really good players. In today's video, we're just able to make a comeback and play around the matches. Even though they are playing really well, I think we're even playing better. So 11-1 right now. I don't want to jinx it, guys, but so far we're looking very solid. See you guys with hopefully the last match. I'm sorry, guys, but this is actually gonna be the end of today's video. I was not able to find a match. I went from 4-1 to 11-1 to just sit there like 15 minutes waiting, not able to find a match. So unfortunately, I couldn't finish the grand challenge, but it was still a very nice video. Today is my birthday, so as I said before, I'm gonna be heading out with my family. I do want to apologize for that. If it was any other day, I would of course wait, even if necessary, 1 hour to play that final match. But today is a very special day for me, so I hope you, yeah, at least understand it, and hopefully don't mind me going out already. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to smack the like button. If not, subscribe to the channel yet, feel free to subscribe, and hope to see you guys in one of my next videos. Take care, guys.